This is Jonathan Agger of Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Karol Itauma. We've just done the final press conference for Beterbiev Yarde this Saturday. Karol getting used to being in and around Wembley and these big fights?
Yeah, obviously back in December I was on the Fury one. Going from Fury to Yarde Beterbiev, it's a blessing, and I'm excited to be part of these events and to be getting these opportunities. So now for me, it's just to take it with both my hands.
And Fury White as well, weren't you?
Exactly, back in April, was it? Yeah. Last year. So yeah, it's a blessing.
What's the main thing you learnt from being on big stages like that? Because look, there wasn't 60,000 in when you were fighting. There's still a good amount of people, probably more than there's going to be in there on Saturday.
Yeah. I think like the key component with things like that is take away the magnitude of it, take away all the stuff around it, and just focus on the task ahead. Because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. So yeah, and I feel like things like this are great learning curves with that.
What's the goal for this year? It was a good year for you last year, like you said, but I'm sure you want to push on, Frank, talking about world rankings.
Yeah, absolutely. Like he said, this fight will get us a world ranking. God willing, we get through it in spectacular fashion, and then from then on, it's just one step at a time and climbing the ladder.
Is there anything particular you want to work on your game this year? Any aspects of your game you're looking to improve on?
Well, the thing is, I can. There's countless things I can say. However, as we all know that things change, and if you fixate yourself on one avenue, another window, another door might open. So I'm just letting it go, and excited to see what comes.
Are there any fighters you're particularly watching at the moment? Guys you're studying to improve your style and things like that?
The three my favourite ones right now that I love watching are, number one has to be Shakur Stevenson, Errol Spence, and Crawford.
What is about Shakur? You mentioned him first. What do you like about what he does?
His style. Because obviously we both been southpaws, but it's just that clinical style is just cold.
Obviously, you did the presser with your brother. What was that like? Frank's pushing both of you and wants to see you both do this journey together.
It's exciting because we've never, like I mentioned before, we've never had that kind of exposure together. We've never had that experience together. So for us to be going through it now, it's very exciting.
How good is he?
You guys are going to see, but like he said, it's like a lightweight boxer in the heavyweight frame, heavyweight power. It's crazy.
Dev said to us he reckons he'd be a good sparring partner for Fury if he fights Usyk. What do you think?
Absolutely. If anything, like that would be the only sparring partner he would need.
Wow. And are there any similarities between you two in how you fight?
I wouldn't say so. No, don't. Apart from us being southpaws, I don't think that there's any similarities in that sense.
And what do you know about your opponent going into this fight? Apparently he fought Beterbiev?
Correct, yeah. Like I said before, I respect all my opponents. However, I never studied them in a sense. I leave that to my coach, and then he can implement that into training. But I've heard he's got a lot of experience. So it's exciting, and we need to take these kind of steps forward.
Just finally, I have to get your prediction for the main event, Beterbiev Yarde. Who wins the fight?
Obviously, as you know, in our division, any one punch can you all. But I'm going with Yarde early. I want Yarde to win, man.
And actually, let me ask you another one. In the light heavyweight division, it got announced Chev Clark's fighting Dex Spellman. What do you think of maybe a future fight between you and Chev Clark?
Well, obviously he's at cruiserweight. I'm a light heavy.
Oh, he's at cruiserweight.
Yeah, he's a cruiserweight, yeah.
Deck was a light heavyweight. So we'll move away from that. Listen, Karol, appreciate your time. Do your thing on Saturday night.
Thank you very much.